Welcome to my new vlog. That's me. For the past several years, I've been living abroad and traveling. I was on exchange year in the US, taught my American friends to speak Russian.
3, 2, 1.
I worked as a foreign language teacher in Vietnam and studied in Italy during pandemic. I always thought that I need to fly 1,000 miles to find some interesting places, until I've realized that I should discover my homeland as well. So, if you would like to see a typical provincial Russian town and live there, let's go on this trip with me. I haven't been to my hometown for a year. I studied in Italy, but then I decided to come back to Russia, and now I'm living in Yekaterinburg. You can watch the vlog from Yekaterinburg. I will leave the link below in the description. And now I'm going to Perm. If you can't pronounce the name of this Russian town, don't worry, even Russians can do it. It's Perm. Locals call it like that, but people who are not from there say it like Perm, which is not really right, but anyways. The famous cups. There is a stereotype about Russian trains that they're also old, outdated, stinky, that people have these stinky legs, and that they're dirty, people snore, everyone takes boiled eggs with them, and noodles, which smell for the whole train, and everyone eats kalbasa, it's like meat, and that they smell so bad. But this train is quite clean and it doesn't stink. Maybe this stereotype was true many years ago, I'm not sure. You can also take some bed sheets, pillows, etc., which also seem clean and fine. I'm surprised. And here are the views. For many hundreds kilometers we can have forests and no cities, nothing, because distance between cities is huge here. By the way, we can also go to another coach. Let's try to do so. Oh, so many doors. Oh my gosh, it's scary. Ah! Okay, we did it. How many doors are there? Oh look, here you can buy some snacks, and also you can take tea from here for free, I think. Oops. Yeah, these noodles, it's named Rolton, and they smell for the whole train. We go to the next coach. Seems like there are only children. А куда вы едете?
Мы в Краснодарский край.
А зачем? Откуда?
Из Екатеринбурга в каникулы.
Ура!
На море.
Ура! Wow, look! In this couch they have a restaurant. Because of the coronavirus it doesn't work now, but usually they have tables here. You can eat something in a restaurant. Perm is quite a big city with population around 1 million people, which makes it 14th largest city of Russia. It's located in the mid-Ural mountains and it takes 20 hours to reach it from Moscow by train and 2 hours by airplane. And the first attraction of this city is letter P, which represents a gate, and it's the first thing that you're gonna see when you enter the city of Perm. By the way, if you are doing the Trans Siberian trip, you will see this letter from a train and you will know that you are passing the city of Perm. In Perm, I stayed at my sister's house and she asked me to look after my niece and nephew.
Это рыба-капля
А где она живет?
в Австралии.
И ты поедешь в Австралию,
Да,
чтобы увидеть рыбу-каплю?
да. Интересно, в Китае.
Класс.
Интересно, в Китае какие животные водяные живут?
В Китае много животных.
1,
2,
2,
3,
3,
4,
4,
5.
5.
5.
5.
Расскажи, а где Америка?
В Австралии.
В Австралии? Нет, это разные места. Ты поедешь в Америку?
Нет.
Почему?
Я хочу дельфинов.
These fish cookies, by the way, are one of the most popular in Russia. I ate them the whole childhood. They're salty, and all the children eat these cookies, like 100 of them. Будешь? It is so hot outside, so we're just waiting when the heat will go down and then we will go for a walk. Well, now let's go for a walk. I will show you the streets of Perm, and by seeing these streets you will understand how most typical Russian cities look like. I wanted to show you some of the attractions, but there is reconstruction. There you can see the sculpture of the walking bear, which is the symbol of Perm region, and it's also depicted on the coat of arms. And I can only show it to you like this. But I found a baby bear here. He escaped from the reconstruction. Street art, bears everywhere in this city. I really like this. It's so colorful because all the buildings are so gray, most of the buildings, but I like this. And all the bears are so different, like doing different things. A bear with a dog even. Okay. One of the city's attractions, it's named Permyak, salty ears. Permyak means a resident of this city, and Permyak salty ears is the traditional nickname for the inhabitants of Perm and surrounding countryside. Perm and Perm region are famous for salt production, as there is lots of salt in this region, and Permyak salty ears is the name of a worker who carried heavy bags filled with salt on his shoulder, and this caused his ears to become saturated with salt, which made them red and big. In Moscow, the electronic machines are used for payments in public transport, whereas in smaller cities, the conductors collect money from the passengers. Nostalgia. А карта дешевле, да?
Да.
А сколько?
24.
Можно 2?
Маски одеваем.
In Perm there is a candy factory, and now I'm going to buy some candies for a present for you guys. I will make a box with souvenirs from Perm. I will add some sweets and some of you are gonna get them. The bear symbol is everywhere. Влог. Да.
Подожди, что за влог?
На рынке нельзя.
Почему? А почему нельзя?
Потому что нельзя, термины везде.
Но это же общественная территория.
Вот сейчас охранник придет.
Ну, хорошо.
Запрещена съемка.
Почему?
А?
Почему?
Мы сами знаем, что...
Practically, I can almost call Perm my hometown because I was born in Perm region, and before I turned 17 I lived in a nearby town here, much smaller town, almost a village, but I often came here because this is the biggest city in this area. And if you asked me if I like this city, I would say yes. There are some things to see, but mostly because I have my friends, family here and so many good memories. But if you ask me if I would ever move back here, I would say no. After living in Moscow, I felt this completely different standard of living, another level of opportunities, people with another mindset, much more open-minded. And when I lived here, I always dreamt about leaving this city because it always seemed to me very small in terms of opportunities and of how open-minded are people. I don't like complaining. That is why I've decided to find some other opportunities for me and do the hard work to leave this city. For some people, this is the best city in the world, that is why they live here, but it's not the best for me, that is why I found another option. Some buildings are super old, like this, and no one cares to reconstruct them. Typical living blocks. There is apteka, or a pharmacy, which you can find on every corner. Here is another one. There is another one. They're everywhere in Russia. There is good street food. It says shashliki, which is meat, grilled meat, and burgers, stuff like that. Many ads like this all over the city. These kind of coffee machines are everywhere. So coffee is 10 rubles. So cheap. Hot chocolate 23 rubles. Tea with sugar 15, and soup is 15 rubles. I mean the clear soup. I'm not gonna try this, guys. No soups today. Looks like a usual building, nothing special, right? But this is actually one of the most secret enterprises of Russia, named Goznak. And the money, banknotes, coins are printed here. Also identity cards, stamps, electronic documents, some secret documents, everything is printed here. And not the money of Russia only, but also of the countries such as Lebanon, Angola, Yemen, Guatemala, Rwanda. Their money is printed here. Now, behind me you can see the Perm Ballet and Opera House, which is one of the best in Russia, and Perm is famous for its theaters and ballet houses. There is this one, also the drama theater, and at the Bridge Theater, which is known for performances of Gogol, Bulgakov, Dostoevsky and Shakespeare, which are all known for their mysticism. And Perm is so famous for its theaters that the cruise ships which go to different cities of Russia usually stop here at Perm, and people go to a ballet or theater performance and then they go to the next city on the cruise ship. Even many foreigners come here just to see the Russian ballet. Perm city center, when it's too hot, way too hot today, and people came here. Как водичка?
Черту варьер слов, список, чего мы хотели бы, мы бы взлетели. Мы бы взлетели, мы не ангелы, парень. Нет, мы не ангелы, там на пожаре тратили ранги мы. Нету к таким ни любви, ни доверия. Люди глядят на наличие перьев, мы не ангелы, парень.
Diana.
Hi. How are you? I'm okay.
And you know what, guys? The more I walked in Perm, now I would like to take my words about this city being depressive back, because I see a lot of changement in this city and also in many cities of Russia. It became much more clean and... What are you showing? There are many parks and places to go, and I really love the area nearby the river where you can walk. I've lived in so many parts of the world, visited around 20 countries, but never got a chance to explore my own country. So now I've decided to explore Russia more and to see what it has to offer. I don't know if you guys like this video because Perm isn't that famous and not that big and beautiful as Moscow or St. Petersburg, but I really love to go to less known places where no one travels to, so let me know what you think. And also I have a surprise to you. I bought some cool stuff from Perm, including candies from our factory. We have a famous candy factory here, and I will be sending it to some of you. Read more info in the pinned comment. See you soon and bye. Пока-пока. Диана.
Пока-пока.
Пока-пока.
Пока.
Кто увидел букву «П», понял, что... Так это перед!